Hello students, welcome to the next session. See, here we are going to know about the web proxy caching, replication and the CDNs. In the previous session we have discussed how web-based systems will be working and how the systems can be having the cache environment kind of things. Now today we are going to discuss about web proxy caching, replication and the CDNs. Here we are going to check what is web proxy caching first of all. See, caching is a thing where we are going to maintain a speedest memory. Already we have mentioned this point in the previous session also. Every time when we have frequently accessed data, that kind of data I'll place in the cache. So this is the first thing. Now what is web proxy caching? See, web proxy caching is nothing but a method of maintaining proxy servers to store and manage caching. Okay, so where we'll be having the web documents, all the web documents will maintain in the cache where frequently asked documents, to say frequently asked documents. Now in the distributed environments, every proxy server will be having n number of copies of the frequently asked data, because we don't know at which end we will be getting the request for a particular document, right? So these documents which are available, which are accessed n number of times, will be maintained in the caches in the web servers, right? All the web server, the main original web server will be there, and who is asking the data, I'll call that as a web proxy server. Similarly, web proxy server and web proxy server. Every web proxy server will be having its attached cache over there. So whoever asks from network 1 or whoever the nearest one will be getting that data. So from this network where my web proxy cache is available, so that will be giving the data. So the overall attention towards this web proxy caching is nothing but this is the main point, right? The components who are the involvers, like we can say actors, will be like clients. The first point is the clients, next web proxy cache and neighboring proxy caches also, and web server. The final one is the web server. Clients are the end users obviously who are connected with the HTTP request, the GET request, and they will be having the POST request by the server. Now web proxy is nothing but an intermediate between your clients and the web servers, as we know this. Next cache is the storage of the frequently asked web content. Now neighboring proxy is nothing but the other proxies in the network that can be queried if the requested content is not found locally, right? Next, web server, this is nothing but the who is the exact owner of that particular original server. We can say the original server. Now web caching, so this is the best example. I have the client connecting with the browser, and he or she is sending the request, and I am getting the content from the server response. Now browser, in between I have attached the web proxy cache, because my web server is maintained only one. So network 1, I will maintain web proxy 1 cache 1 here, cache 2, cache 3, cache 4, like that. So whoever connects with that particular data will be getting the data immediately without any delays kind of thing. Now next one is this is also the best example where we have a web server, main original web server, we have a web proxy here with its client, and web proxy here with its clients, and web proxy here with its clients, and we have a neighboring proxy caches also, because if the asked document by the client is not available in the web proxy, I'll ask my neighboring proxy, do we have this kind of document? So in this way the neighboring proxies also will be playing important role here. Now the content delivery network. See, coming to the content delivery network, this is how the delivery of the content, who is providing the content first of all to the websites is a content providers, right? Now this content providers will be having a network where they have to post their data, right? So this network is called as content delivery network. Now whoever is reporting to the CDN will be the customers of CDN. And who will be the customers now? Whoever, news sites, images, or else who wants to give some online streamings, everything, whatever the images may be of MIME types, as we have discussed, text, video, audio, whatever it is. So all the content providers will be connecting to CDNs over there. CDN is the intermediate between your linked document, right? So who to which document we are maintaining is given by the CDNs over there, right? So CDN request will be done in two ways again, global and local. So global will be saying to which server, to which service do you request. Now local is nothing but to which server in the cluster I have to utilize that. Yeah, issues, the main issues will be like which proxy to be enabled. First issue, which proxy to be enabled. So as a client I have asked for one request, which proxy will be enabled among n number of web proxy caches. So that is the first case. Next one, DNS based approaches. Next is notifications, how to get the notifications multicast wise or else application level wise or whatever. So all those will be giving a number of notifications, right? We have to pull the request, we have to push the request, and mechanisms will be overlapping one another. So all this will be making our system overloaded over there. Next is last one is this is one of the point which is mentioning to help you to find the research area for your upcoming researchers if you are interested. So this is the best area. You can go with the CDNs issues and solve those issues. So that will be becoming a best paper to you, right? Next is request processing. See, client is there, client is asking for its original server that I want so and so document. So now the original server will ask the CDN over here. See, the main server is there, but main server will not have all the content with it, right? So thus it is maintaining one CDN server. CDN is nothing but content delivery network where all the contents will be posted to this network. Now from here, my document reference I will be giving to my client. See, I have communicated here and I have given that document reference. So that document reference through the DNS system, what is the domain name I have asked for. So all those embedded systems will be getting from the CDN server. If the content is requested a number of times, I mean frequently, then I will be getting that data. So this is the hosting application. Client asked for so and so application through the server. So from the content caches, I will be enabling what is the database I want. So this is a server. So I have posted my query and this is the original server. From here I am getting the response saying that I want the replication of this or else replication of my exact data. So like this I will start my procedures to host a particular web application in my systems, right? So if you have any doubts in this, please be free to contact anytime in the college. Thank you.